Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand at the threshold of a new year, I want to ask you a simple yet profound question. How much time are you willing to waste? Time is one of the most precious gifts we have, yet it's often the thing we take for granted. The minutes, hours, and days slip away, and before we know it, another year has passed. But here's the thing, this year, you have the power to change that. You have the power to make this year different, to stop wasting another moment of your life. Time is one of the most precious gifts we have in life, and yet it is often the thing we take for granted. Every second, every minute, every hour is an opportunity. The moments that pass today will never come back. Think about that for a second today. This very moment is something that will only exist right now. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's easy to get caught up in the distractions of daily life, to get lost in the hustle and bustle, but we must always remember that time is not something to be wasted. Time is a gift that we often don't appreciate until it's slipping through our fingers. Have you ever found yourself saying, where did the time go? Maybe you look back on the past year and think about the opportunities you missed, the things you didn't accomplish, or the time you spent in regret. But the truth is, we cannot change the past. What we can do, what we must do, is value the time we have right now. Every day we are given 24 hours, no more, no less. How we use those hours is what makes the difference. We can either spend them in worry, fear, or regret, or we can choose to make the most of them. Time is not a guarantee. We don't know what tomorrow holds, and we certainly don't know how many days we have left. But we do know that today is a gift, and it's up to us to unwrap it. So often we wait for the perfect moment to begin pursuing our dreams, to start a new habit, to make a change. We tell ourselves that we'll start tomorrow or next week or next year. But here's the truth, tomorrow is never promised. The perfect moment is right now. There's no better time than today to start living with purpose, to start being intentional about how you spend your time. If we wait for the perfect time, we'll spend our whole lives waiting. Time doesn't wait for anyone, and if we're not careful, it will pass us by without us even realizing it. The key to recognizing the gift of time is to live with a sense of urgency, not in a frantic, anxious way, but in a way that reminds us of the preciousness of every moment. When you understand that time is fleeting, you start to appreciate the small things, the moments with family, the quiet mornings, the chance to learn something new. You begin to see that every day is an opportunity to make a difference, to move closer to your dreams, to become the person you were meant to be. Time is the most valuable thing we have, and how we choose to spend it is the most important decision we'll ever make. If you're going to make this year your best year, you need to recognize the gift of time. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start making the most of the time you have right now. You have the power to make this year count. Don't waste another minute. There are many things in life that we wish we could change, decisions we regret, opportunities we missed, and paths we didn't take. We all have moments in our past that, if given the chance, we would do differently. It's easy to get stuck in those regrets, to let them weigh us down and keep us from moving forward. But here's the truth, holding on to those regrets only holds us back from the life we're meant to live. It's time to let go. Regret can be a heavy burden to carry. It can keep us looking backward, dwelling on mistakes or what could have been, instead of looking forward to what's still possible. We can't change the past no matter how hard we try. We can't go back and rewrite the story. But what we can do is decide that our past doesn't have to define our future. Every day is a new opportunity to make a fresh start. Every new year brings with it the chance to release the weight of regret and step into the life that's waiting for us. Letting go of regret doesn't mean we forget the lessons we've learned or ignore the mistakes we've made. It means accepting that we did the best we could with what we knew at the time. We are human, and part of being human is making mistakes. But those mistakes do not make us failures. They make us wiser, stronger, and more equipped to face the future with confidence. When we release our regrets, we free ourselves from the past and open ourselves up to the future. Forgiveness is a key part of this process. First, forgiving ourselves. We tend to be our own harshest critics. We beat ourselves up for every wrong turn, every missed opportunity, and every decision we wish we could take back. But forgiveness is the key to moving forward. You have to forgive yourself for not being perfect. You have to forgive yourself for the mistakes you made and for the times you didn't know better. When you do that, you make room for growth, healing, and peace. You make room for a future that's brighter than the past. As you move forward, remember that the past is a place of reference, not residence. It's there to remind us of where we've been and what we've learned, but it's not where we're meant to live. We are meant to keep moving forward, to keep growing, and to keep reaching for the dreams that are still within our grasp. Don't let regret keep you stuck. Don't let it rob you of the joy that's available to you right now. Letting go of regret means choosing to believe that the best is yet to come. It means trusting that the lessons you've learned have prepared you for something greater, something more fulfilling, something that you can't even imagine right now. It's about having the courage to step into your future with hope, with faith, and with the belief that you are worthy of all the good things that are on the way. So as you look ahead to the year before you, release the regrets of the past. Release the guilt, the shame, the what ifs, and the could have beens. Know that the future is still unwritten and it's yours for the taking. You don't have to be held back by the past any longer. It's time to move forward with confidence, with hope, and with the peace that comes from knowing that your best days are still ahead. Release the weight of regrets. It's so easy to look back and feel the sting of what could have been. We've all had moments where we made choices that didn't lead us where we hoped, where we didn't take the opportunity we knew was right in front of us. And those regrets can haunt us, keep us stuck in the past, holding us back from moving forward. But here's the truth, your past does not define you. The mistakes, the missed chances, the things you wish you could have done differently, they don't have to dictate your future. You don't have to carry the burden of regret any longer. Let go of the guilt, the shame, the what ifs. Every day is a new chance to start fresh, to turn the page and begin again. You may not be able to change what's already happened, but you can change how you move forward from here. You have the power to decide that today is the day you leave the past behind. Your mistakes don't make you unworthy of success. In fact, they're part of your journey, helping you grow and learn, preparing you for the better days ahead. So don't waste any more time holding on to things you can't change. The future is waiting for you and it's full of new opportunities. Start right where you are, no matter how far along you think you are in your journey. Sometimes we get caught up in thinking that we have to have everything figured out before we can take action. We tell ourselves that we need more time, more knowledge, or a better situation before we can start moving toward our goals. But the truth is, the only place you need to start is exactly where you are. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to wait for the perfect circumstances. What you need is the willingness to take that first step, to commit to moving forward, even if you don't have all the answers. Starting where you are means accepting that you may not have everything you need right now, but you have everything you need to begin. You don't have to wait for the right time, the right job, the right circumstances. All you need is the courage to begin, to trust that as you take one step, the next one will follow. The road may not always be smooth, and you may not always know exactly where you're going, but if you start where you are, you'll find that the journey unfolds before you. The key is to take action now, not later. It's in the small, everyday steps that progress is made. Every journey begins with a single step. You may feel like you're not ready, or you may doubt your abilities, but remember this, no one is ever fully ready. We all start somewhere. The most important thing is to move forward with faith, knowing that each step brings you closer to your goals. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for everything to fall into place. Start today, start where you are, and watch how far you can go. The possibilities are endless when you decide to begin. It's easy to go through life on autopilot, letting the days blend into each other, but if you want to make the most of your time, you need to set purposeful goals. Life doesn't just happen by accident. It's the intentional decisions we make that shape the direction we're headed. Without clear goals, it's easy to get lost in the distractions and the busyness of life, never making the progress we want. But when you set purposeful goals, you give yourself a roadmap to follow, a vision for where you're headed, and a reason to keep going even when things get tough. The key is to set goals that matter to you, goals that are aligned with your passions, your values, and your purpose. When your goals come from a place of deep desire, when they resonate with who you truly are, they become more than just tasks to check off a list. They become your mission, your driving force. These goals should challenge you, push you to grow, but they should also be realistic. Set yourself up for success by creating goals that are both inspiring and achievable, and remember that progress is more important than the perfection. Purposeful goals are not just about what you want to achieve, they're also about who you want to become in the process. Every step you take towards your goals is an opportunity to learn, to develop new skills, and to grow into the person you were meant to be. So as you set your goals, don't just focus on the destination, embrace the journey, and remember that the person you're becoming along the way is just as important as the goals you're reaching. As you set these goals, make sure to break them down into smaller, manageable steps. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you look at the big picture, But when you focus on the small steps, you'll start to build momentum. Celebrate the little wins along the way and use them as motivation to keep moving forward. With every step, you'll gain confidence, clarity, and a sense of purpose. Most importantly, don't wait for the perfect time to set your goals. The time is now. Start today and make a commitment to yourself that you will pursue your dreams with all your heart. When you set purposeful goals, you're not just creating a list of things to do, you're designing a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with your true calling. The people you surround yourself with have an incredible impact on your life. The energy, attitudes, and mindsets of those around you can either lift you up or bring you down. If you want to make this year different, if you want to truly change the course of your life, then you must choose to surround yourself with positivity. It's not just about being around people who make you feel good in the moment. It's about being around people who challenge you, who inspire you, and who help you grow into the best version of yourself. Look at the people in your life. Are they lifting you up, encouraging you, and supporting your dreams? Or are they draining your energy, focusing on negativity, and holding you back from reaching your full potential? You have the power to decide who you allow into your circle. You have the power to choose those who will walk alongside you and encourage you to keep going, even when things get tough. When you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your goals, and who hold you accountable, you'll find that you're more motivated to take action and push through the challenges that come your way. Positivity is contagious. When you're around people who have a positive mindset, who believe that anything is possible, that belief starts to rub off on you. You start to believe in your own potential, in the possibility of your dreams becoming reality. On the other hand, if you allow negativity into your life, it will weigh you down. People who are constantly complaining, who focus on what's wrong instead of what's right, can hold you back from the progress you're trying to make. If you're always surrounded by doubt, fear, and pessimism, it can be hard to stay focused on your goals. Negative energy is like an anchor that keeps you from moving forward. But when you choose to surround yourself with people who inspire you, who encourage your growth, and who push you to reach higher, you'll find that your own energy shifts. You'll feel more confident, more motivated, and more willing to take risks. Positive people help you see possibilities where you once saw obstacles. They help you dream bigger, work harder, and stay focused on what truly matters. Remember, the people you spend time with are shaping your life, so be intentional about who you allow into your circle. Choose people who are going to challenge you, support you, and believe in your potential. Surround yourself with those who will lift you up and help you move forward, and you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make. When you create a positive environment, both inside and outside of yourself, you open the door to incredible growth and transformation. Belief is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without belief, we can't move forward. Without belief, we don't take the first step. Without belief, we stay stuck in fear and doubt, convinced that our dreams are too big, too far out of reach. But here's the truth: belief is powerful. What you believe about yourself, your potential, and your future determines how you show up in the world and how far you can go. Believing in yourself is not just about feeling confident in the moment. It's about knowing deep down that you are capable of achieving great things. It's about trusting that you have what it takes to overcome the obstacles, to rise above the challenges, and to make your dreams a reality. When you believe in yourself, you're not waiting for external validation or permission. You're moving forward because you know that the power to succeed lies within you. Belief is also about having faith in something bigger than yourself. It's about trusting that there's a plan for your life, that the struggles you face are not in vain, and that your journey is leading you to something greater. When you believe that you are guided, that you are not walking this path alone, it gives you the strength to keep going even when the road gets tough. Belief in a higher purpose and the possibility of transformation can carry you through the darkest moments. The good news is that belief can be cultivated. It's not something you're born with, but something you can develop over time. Start by changing the way you talk to yourself. Instead of focusing on your shortcomings, focus on your strengths. Instead of saying, I can't, instead of doubting your potential, trust in your ability to learn and grow. The more you feed your belief, the stronger it becomes. When you believe in yourself, you stop waiting for the perfect conditions. You stop waiting for things to line up perfectly before you take action. You take that first step, even when you don't have all the answers, because you know that your belief will carry you through. Belief gives you the courage to step out of your comfort zone, to face the unknown, and to embrace the challenges that come your way. Believing in yourself also means trusting that you are worthy of success. It means understanding that you are not defined by your past mistakes, by the things that have gone wrong, or by the doubts that others may have placed in your mind. You are worthy of the life you desire, and belief in yourself is the first step toward claiming that life. So as you move into this new year, make a decision to believe in your potential. Trust that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you have everything you need to achieve your dreams. With belief as your foundation, there is nothing you cannot accomplish. When you believe in yourself, you open the door to limitless possibilities. You unlock the power to change your life and make this year your best year yet. As we step into this new year, remember that the time to change your life is now. Don't waste another year of yourself. Let go of regrets, embrace the present, and start where you are. Set purposeful goals. Surround yourself with positivity and believe in your potential. Life is a journey, and every step you take counts. The key to a fulfilling life lies in recognizing the value of time, releasing the past, and having faith in your ability to create the future you desire. This is your year, make it count, because you are capable of more than you know.